Welcome back, fam. Today we're going to be unboxing the Hisense AX3125H. There's a few features it has up its sleeve too. Looking at the features, 440 watts, Roku TV ready, Bluetooth, Dolby Atmos, DTS:X, HDMI, and the most important 3.1.2 channel. If you have any issues unboxing the soundbar, they put it right here. Some easy instructions to follow. Shouldn't be too bad. The unboxing consists of two separate parts here. First, you have the subwoofer, and to my surprise, it's actually a lot smaller than I thought it would be. I'll show you a comparison later. And right on the side here is your little accessory box. We're gonna open that first. After we get the soundbar right out of here. And now we're in business. Here is the soundbar. You're gonna get your manual. You're gonna get number 1, HDMI, number 2, optical, number 3, all the power needed to power this up, little mounting brackets, and a remote. Take a quick look at the remote here. This is the remote you get inside. Looking at the subwoofer, we have the Hisense logo in the center there, 6.5 woofer with the grill on the front to cover it, but you can see right through it, which is nice. Feet on the bottom, keep it off the floor. And we do-si-do around to the back. Bass port right there, but I like to call it the air hole sometimes. And as we pan on down, oh, there's a button there. So that's the manual pairing, but that little indicator is gonna light up when it's paired, and that's your AC power. Looking at the soundbar, okay, we got a few things to check out here. Fabric on the top. Nice and smooth there. And arm day, no problem. This thing is light, y'all. Looking at the center here, you can see the drivers in there, your menu and the buttons on top. They're not clicky, by the way. You got your rubber stopper on the bottom, one on both sides. AC power in. Ports, but we'll take a closer look at that in a minute. And if you want to mount this on the wall, that's going to be your mounting ports right there. HDMI in, HDMI out to your TV, USB, optical connection, and aux, which means you can connect this to a few other devices that you guys asked me about. Now, the good thing about that aux connection, that means for all of you who used to ask, you can hook this soundbar up to your PC. That's right, your desktop or your laptop, because it has that aux port on there. So you hook that up from the soundbar to your PC, and you're going to be able to use that sound bar. You're going to get that good sound using your PC or your laptop. So definitely a perk there. All right, fam, I have the sound bar all plugged in. So we're going to power it up. It's going to play a little demo music. Just like that. Now, this LED indicator is what I want to talk about. One of the things I want to talk about, because I know somebody right now it's like, nope, I ain't gonna buy that soundbar if that light just stays on in my face all night long. And I got you. Remember our little trusty remote right there? There is a dimmer right here, right where my thumb is. See that dimmer there? And I'm going to press it. And as you can see, that's about as low as it can go. So this way it's not shining in your face. But that was one of the #1 questions with soundbars is, I don't want that LED in my face. So as you can see, it can be dimmed down and it'll stay down. Now, when you press any button, it will light up real quick just to let you know like, hey, I'm still on. But yes, you can dim it down. Now, regarding setup, I personally don't dive too deep into setups. Because everyone's TV is different. So the way I set it up, you might get different menus or whatnot on your TV versus what I receive. And I test these with optical cable, which is the same thing. Any store, Best Buy, any of those places, they all use optical cable on those demos. So it's not like you're hearing anything different than what you would hear if you went to the store. But just to let you know, This does have HDMI ARC and eARC, so if your TV has eARC or ARC, that will be the best way to connect the soundbar to the TV. You're gonna get the highest quality audio formats using HDMI ARC/eARC. Now I have 3 caveats with this soundbar. The first one isn't too bad. Number 1, Bluetooth. There is no physical Bluetooth button on the soundbar. It's just on the remote. I really wish they would have did that. It takes nothing to put one extra button on here, but it's not there. You have to use the remote or do some type of hold the input button down and all this weird stuff. Just put the Bluetooth button on there. Number 2, this one's a lot more important. There is no center channel adjustment. So you know that's a 3.1.2. Well, you should have control over the center driver. It's a 3.1 soundbar. You should have control over that. I could not find in the manual or the remote anywhere where you can control the center channel. So that's definitely number 2. And number 3, similar to number 2, there is no independent control of the subwoofer. So Samsung, LG, all these things I'm mentioning, they do these things very well. They give you control of the subwoofer. With this, I couldn't find any control on adjusting the amount of bass I want to come out of the woofer. This does give you a bass option, but it's just a collective whole. I deal with a lot of sound bars, and with my LG soundbar, the LG S65Q, I am able to adjust the woofer's bass. And then there's another bass option for the soundbar. This is an all-in-one. The bass you get, that's it. So those are my top 3 caveats with this soundbar. Outside of that, it sounds great. All right, fam, as you look at the size comparison, I want to talk a little bit more about sound performance. The highs and the mids are actually really good, even though they don't give you an adjustment for the center channel. The lows is where it struggles. Really wish they had that subwoofer manual adjustment, but I don't think you're going to be disappointed. I really don't. All right, fam, this soundbar right here is going to run you about $250. Now, you can always catch it on sale, so keep your eyes open for that. If you have a Hisense TV, then I do recommend this soundbar for you. If you do not have a Hisense TV, look around first. Make sure that this soundbar is what you're really looking for. Then you can go ahead with your purchase. But if you have a Hisense TV, this just makes sense. I get it. It's gonna pair well with that TV. For all of you wanting a sound test, the reason why I won't put a sound test in this video is because I can't reproduce a sound test that's as accurate as I can with my headphones. My headphone reviews, I can accurately give you a demo. So if I can't accurately give you a sound test, I'm not gonna put it in there. So until next time, fam, I'm Dave Banter. We out.